Can you see my screen? Please confirm you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Dear students, can you see my
Yes, sir.
screen? What is written?
Yes,
Please,
sir.
what is written? Please confirm. Please confirm what is written. Can you confirm what is written here? What is written? One person, please read and confirm.
Fundamentals of Taxation. Topic: Introduction to the Income Tax Act 1961.
Very nice. Very nice. That means confirm the screen is visible to you. So these things I have done yesterday. I'll take something new today. I've told you the difference between, just listen, quick revise in 1 minute. Difference between tax and fees. I have explained what is tax. I have explained what is direct tax, what is indirect tax. I beautifully said about incidence and impact, and you enjoyed that concept of defining direct tax and indirect tax. I gave you the difference, example of direct tax and indirect taxes, and you enjoyed. I told you that you have to study the history of income tax in India, and you were very happy to see this, that in 1860 income tax, first income tax introduced in India by James Wilson, and several changes have taken place since then. So are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me? One person, please tell me, are you hearing me, Chinmoy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So let me go. And the present Income Tax Act 1961 came from 1st April to 1962, and this is going on till 2025, 2026. But in 2025, a new income tax law, Income Tax Act has been passed in 2025, and we are even going to learn those things in Income Tax Act of 2025. And Income Tax of 2025 has been introduced in India with effect from 1st of April 2026. 2026, remember. So even that we shall study, but before that, let us go on with the Income Tax of 1961. And the concept that I'll be teaching you in Income Tax Act 1961, the same thing, mostly same thing will be available in Income Tax Act 2025, but there are certain changes, and I'll explain those changes. Okay. Do you find any noise from my side, anybody? Do you find any noise? Then I'll switch off the fan. Am I completely clear? Or I'll switch off
Yes,
the
sir.
fan? Okay, no need to switch off the fan? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So basic concepts I wanted to explain to you, that is person, and you are very happy to know who is a person. Generally in English, person is one person, anyone, he, she, you, me, like that. But in income tax, person has a different type of special meaning, and you understood those persons, and you also understood that there are different types of persons: individual, Hindu, Andivary, family, then company, let me admit, company, body of individuals, local authority, artificial juridical person. I asked you to take it as home assignment, and you must have written, you submit me tomorrow. And I told you that income tax uses the word person in a wider meaning, and you know it. You must have written your homework also. And who is SSC? Explain. Anybody who is to pay tax or any amount in connection with the tax. It may be tax or any amount in connection with the tax. It may be like interest on unpaid tax, or penalty for not paying tax or not filing the return. Those amounts are payable by someone, and that someone is also SSC. So you have understood this thing. These basic concepts are absolutely essential for us to go ahead. So now you have understood what is assessment year. Assessment year is the year in which income is assessed or taxed and calculated, you can say, and finalized. An assessment year starts from 1st of April up to 31st of March next year. And the previous year means the year in which income is earned. It starts from 1st of April and ends on 31st March next year. Previous year is the year in which we earn the income, and assessment year is the year in which we assess the income tax offices, the department assesses the income and verifies whether correct amount of tax is paid or not, whether tax is yet to be paid or not, whether extra money is paid or not, whether excess tax is paid or not by someone. If someone has paid excess money, that will have to be given back to that person, and that is known as refund. Please remember, if anybody pays excess tax, that will be refunded by the income tax department to the person concerned, to his account. We discussed. But you remember side by side, remember side by side, this assessment year previous year, this concept is not there in the new Act of 2025. Side by side, I'll be telling about 2025 Act also. Remember, in the Act of 2025, please remember that this concept of assessment year and previous year are not there. This concept started from 1961, and in 2025-26, these concepts are not there. Two types of definition of years are not there. Then what is there? This is only 1 year. That is tax year. Remember, that is tax year, dear students. That is tax year. What year? Tax year. Okay. Then I told you that business, what is business or profession? What is business or profession? Then you understood what is business or profession, what is capital gains, what is other sources, all these things. I also explained, you also could say why students should learn taxation. Then you said so many examples, so many reasons are there why students should learn income tax. So we have discussed these things, and then I asked you, does every citizen pay income tax? You said no. Anybody who does not have income doesn't have to pay. Can a company avoid paying tax? You said no. Company has to pay income tax. Is income tax return filing and paying tax same thing? You said no. Paying tax is different and filing return is different. Then does every citizen pay? Oh, this I have discussed. No. Then is filing of return is same as paying the tax? You said no. These are two different things. And someone read these things. The taxation is not merely about paying money to the government, but it's a system through which a nation finances the development, ensures public welfare, and promotes economic growth. Understanding taxation helps us to become informed citizen and responsible professionals. Throughout this internship, we will learn not only how taxes are calculated, but also why taxation is important for every individual and every business. All these things will be discussed, and this was the conclusion. And today, let's see what we shall start. Just 1 minute left. I'll switch off the fan. Okay. And then today's topic, and we summarized this way what we studied. At the end, we summarized yesterday, and you are very happy. And I gave you these classroom activities. Why should citizen pay tax? All these things you discussed, and you have taken it for home assignment also. And today is 21st of June 2026. Dear students, please concentrate, everybody. If any problem in hearing or anything, you can contact me. And today is 21st June 2026, and today is the International Day of Yoga. And yoga is the asset creation and of India. This is spreaded all over the world, Please, you also do yoga. In the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, they also, conduct yoga from the professionals. Everyone does it. So I inspire you to go for, because this is a special day. So 21st June 2026, International Day of Yoga. Please get your life connected with yoga. And now, before I start the next chapter, let's go to 30-second meditation. Everyone, 30-second meditation, everyone. I'm putting it below. Take off your specs. Close your eyes, fold your hands. Concentrate on Almighty God and express your thanks and gratitude for everything you've got in life. Take your parents' blessings by touching their feet mentally. Feel that all positive energy enter your mind, becoming stronger. Whatever we discussed today, we shall remember forever. Rub your hands. Touch your eyeballs, touch your cheeks, and open with a gentle smile. So, dear student, that was a 30-second meditation. And this 30-second meditation, I conduct in every class at the very beginning. So, let's see what topic today is coming. Dear student, now you shall answer me. How does government classify our income? Income means what we earn and after spending our expenses. All of you know the meaning of income. You also write the meaning of income, and as assignment also, what is income, please write. Because this is internship course, I'll be very fast and you shall be catching very fast. So you shall be writing whatever you discuss, you catch up this point, write in a notebook, and later on you write 2-3 lines in the assignment that you are going to submit me tomorrow. What is the meaning of income? This is very, very important. You learn it. Income is the earning after deducting just expenses, and other definition learn. And income has no specific definition as such. Income maybe this, maybe that. Income may be coming from different sources. Now this income is classified by the government. So how does government classify the income? That's what our topic today. These are known as heads of income. So today's topic is heads of income and exempted income. The two things. I yesterday also told you what are the heads of income and what are the exempted income. There are two chapters here. Income which is taxable. Taxable income is classified under 5 heads. I told you 5 heads. All of you know. And there are some income. There is no পিছৰ কথা পাতিম মই অনলাইনত আছো. There are certain income which is certain income which is not taxable at all. There are certain income which is not taxable at all. Please remember that there are certain income which are not taxable. No tax is to be paid on that income. We have to learn it. We have to have a list of this income. This may be an assignment. So what are the incomes on which you don't have to pay any tax? If you do not know it, then you will be wrongly paying tax on the income which is not at all taxable. And if you do it in case of your client, then what will happen? Your client will punish you. Your client will not pay you. It will go to court against you. If you ask the client to pay tax on the income which is not taxable at all. So it is very, very important, dear students. We must know that there are certain income which are not at all taxable. So what are those incomes? We must know. All of you must know. All of us must know. So we shall deal it again differently later on. There's a list. And then at the end of today's class, what we shall learn. आज का क्लास खत्म होने के बाद में कितना ज्ञान हो जाएगा तुम्हारा एक बार देख लो. We shall understand what are the heads of income, and we shall understand what are the names of the heads of the income, and different types of income we can distinguish. Understand the concept of exempt income. Exempt income means income which is not taxable. And classify real life income. जो भी आपको income आता है ना, उसको आप classify कर सकता है 5 heading में. और 5 heading में वो क्या क्या 5 heading है? I told you: income from salary, income from house property, income from business and profession, income from capital gains, income from other sources. But actually, to speak specifically, there is another group of income which are exempt income, means not taxable income. But अगर आपको पूछता है कि इनकम का कितना हेडिंग है, आप 5 ही बोलो, 5. And those incomes which are not at all taxable, these are exempted income. So कोई भी इनकम आपका पास में आ जाए, you have to be in a position to tell me ये उसका हेडिंग में जाएगा, ये उस हेडिंग में जाएगा. अगर आप बोल नहीं पता है तो आपको बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी इनकम टैक्स कैलकुलेशन में. If you don't know which income is not taxable and which income is taxable and which income is taxable under which head, ये तो मिनिमम बेसिक में आपको पता होना ही पड़ेगा. This is a must for you to have to understand this much. यू कैनॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइज कि ओके ये छोड़ दिया तो बाद में बाकी सिखाओ, नहीं होगा। देयर स्टूडेंट्स में इतना इंपॉर्टेंस आपको दे रहा हूँ, ये सब में इतना एम्फासिस दे रहा हूँ। सो लेट अस गो अहेड, ये सब आपको पता हो जाएगी क्लास का बाद में। देन ऑल इनकम आर टैक्स इन द सेम वे। सब इनकम सेम टाइप में टैक्स होता है क्या? तुम बोलो नहीं होता है। सब इनकम सेम, आप सैलरी मिल सकता है और अब घर का भाड़ा मिल सकता है, दोनों एक ही कैटेगरी में ने मत डालो। हाँ, बिजनेस करके कुछ इनकम मिला अलग हो जाएगा। सो दैट्स व्हाट वी हैव टू लर्न एज फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ टैक्सेशन। अदरवाइज आपको क्या पता, कुछ भी पता नहीं रहेगा। देन इज सैलरी सेम एज प्रॉफिट ऑफ शॉपकीपर? नहीं। रेंट मिला है और बैंक से इंटरेस्ट मिला है, आर दिस सेम? नॉट एट ऑल। Profit mila hai by selling the building and you have earned monthly salary, are the same? Not at all. These are totally different thing. Income Tax Act classifies income under different categories. Now the students, you please learn that I'll be telling 5 heads, and these 5 heads are as per Income Tax Act 1961. But 35 years back there were 7 heads. 7 heads were there. Now 5 heads. बट इज इंटरेस्टिंग दैट इट न्यू एक्ट ऑल्सो 2025 को जो एक्ट है ना उसमें वही 5 रहा। सो आपको टेंशन नहीं है, आप उसमें सीखो इसमें सीखो, एक ही हो जाएगा। सो व्हाई डज गवर्नमेंट डिवाइड इनकम इनटू 5 हेड्स? अब इसका जवाब ढूंढना। अब इसको बारे में 2-4 पॉइंट लिख के मुझे बताना। व्हाई डू यू थिंक, क्यों डिवाइड करना है, व्हाई, क्या कारण है उसका पीछे? ये हम लोग का थोड़ा स्टडी करना है फंडामेंटल्स में। नॉर्मल पीपल लर्न पास हेडिंग है, ये है वो है वो है, हो गया। लेकिन मैं तुमको बोल रहा हूँ तो क्यों गवर्नमेंट ने इसको किया है 5 हेडिंग, व्हाई, वो भी तुमको सोचने के लिए मजबूर कर रहा हूँ। क्योंकि बिकॉज दिस इज रिसर्च इंटर्नशिप, दिस इज डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ इंटर्नशिप। But technically, if you learn 5 heads and computation under 5 heads is okay. But I remember that it's a part of research also here. So I've given you this question. And जो भी क्वेश्चन आपको इसे मैं स्ट्रेस देके बोलता हूँ ना, इसको स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना, अगर लिख लेना। सो यू हैव टू डील विद दोज थिंग्स एंड वी आर डूइंग वेरी स्मार्टली वेरी फास्ट एंड यू आर ऑल स्मार्ट स्टूडेंट्स। सो डिफरेंट सोर्सेस का डिफरेंट रूल है, डिफरेंट सोर्सेस का डिफरेंट रूल है, इसलिए तो डिवाइड करता है गवर्नमेंट ने, एक ही नहीं होता है। तो अभी नाउ यू सी देयर आर 5 हेड्स, क्विक लुक। ऑल ऑफ यू नो इनकम फ्रॉम सैलरी, इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी, business or profession. You have to know the difference between business and profession, because for ordinary people it's a different thing, but you are going to be income tax practitioner, so it matters, and you are researcher, it matters। देन कैपिटल गेन्स क्या है, एंड जो 4 में नहीं आता है उसको अदर सोर्स में हम डालते हैं, इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस। देखो इनकम रिसीव बाय एम्प्लॉई, जो वो सैलरी होता है, लाइक टीचर, प्रोफेसर, इंजीनियर, डॉक्टर को जो मिलता है जो नौकरी में है, एंड जो डॉक्टर प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर रहा है ऐसे प्रोफेशन, उसको प्रोफेशन हो जाता है। एंड गवर्नमेंट का एम्प्लॉई उसको सैलरी मिलता है, बैंक का एम्प्लॉई सैलरी मिलता है। सो एंड सैलरी फिर बहुत उसका पार्ट पार्ट है। अभी एक झलक तुमको दिखा रहा हूँ कि सैलरी में कैसे कैसे होता है, बट ऐसे कि तुम एक्सपर्ट बन नहीं सकोगे इससे, हम तुमको ये सिखाएगा। इसको आई शिल टीच यू हाउ टू कैलकुलेट दिस थिंग्स। सो अभी मैं इसे क्लास लेने से ना, मैं जब प्रैक्टिकल करेगा, दिस विल बी माय एडवांटेज कि मेरे स्टूडेंट का बच्चा के आइडिया है, अभी चलो एक्सप्लेन करो, इसलिए आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग माई ग्राउंड। सो सैलरी में क्या होता है, किसी को 2 लाख सैलरी मिल गया, someone has got 2 lakh rupees, it doesn't mean that the 2 lakh is the all in all, you have to tax on that, no। उसमें ब्रेकअप रहता है डियर स्टूडेंट्स। एक पार्ट बेसिक सैलरी, डियरनेस अलाउंस, बोनस, कमीशन, किसी को नौकरी खत्म कर बाद पेंशन। सो एंड सैलरी के बारे में क्या होना पड़ेगा ना, किसी ने किसी को सैलरी देगा तो वो दो बंदे का बीच में ना जो रिलेशन होना पड़ेगा, एम्प्लॉय एम्प्लॉई। जैसे आपको किसी से यू आर गेटिंग मनी फ्रॉम इंटरेस्ट फ्रॉम बैंक, सो सैलरी नहीं होता है बिकॉज यू आर नॉट बैंक एम्प्लॉई। बट बैंक एम्प्लॉई gets money from the bank, that is for his salary। why that is salary? Because that is actually there is a relation of employer and employee, employer employee relation होना चाहिए for salary, this is very very important। आप इसको स्ट्रेस देना, एम्प्लॉयर एम्प्लॉई का रिलेशन होना चाहिए, there should be relation of employer and employee, only then salary का। please remember this line at least, because any transaction, any income, there are two parties, one party is receiver, other party is giver. That is, there is no doubt about it. लेकिन उनमें से receiver and giver, in these two persons, if one is employer, another is employee, only and only then it will become salary, otherwise not. Otherwise not. ऐसे से सबसे पैसा मिल जाता है तो वो सैलरी नहीं है. आप suppose you are paying, you are getting your work done by the chartered accountant. You are a business and you have got your accounts audited by chartered accountant and you paid 20,000 to the chartered accountant. Can you say it is salary for the chartered accountant? You cannot say. It is chartered accountants, उसका fees है, audit fees. हो नहीं सकता salary because there is no employer-employee relation. You have gone to a doctor's place and you have taken service from the doctor. He has given prescription and suggestion and you paid fees. This cannot be salary. This doctor is not working under you and there is no relation of employer-employee between you and the doctor. So you have to understand what is salary and what is not salary. In critical cases, there is some confusion. You have to understand what is salary and what is not salary. This is very important. So I've given you that food for thought. So, and suppose you are having a building and you are getting rent from the building from the tenant. So it doesn't mean you are employer, a tenant is employee. No, you are getting money only, rent only. That is income from house property. A salary बन नहीं सकता है. क्यों बन नहीं सकता है? Because there is no relation of employer employee. And then another, business and profession. I told you already. Business means what? Profession means what? Have a quick look. You are having a business when you purchase something or sell, or you are producing something or sell. This is business, purchasing, selling, etc. But when you acquire some knowledge and you acquire, we are having 10 minutes time. It will be finished of this time, no problem. So if you are doing a business, then what will happen? You shall purchase and sell like that. So that is business income. But profession, you give service. You have taken LLB degree, give service. You are having a chartered accounts degree and then you give service. You are a doctor, give in private practice, you give service. Architect, consultant, all these things are categorized as profession. So you have to know business and profession का difference. मैं तो छोटा के बोल दिया. I have told you very briefly, but you have to go inside what is business and what is profession. You write the definition, learn it, and think about it also. And then another heading is capital gains. Capital asset क्या है? You have to understand the asset you purchase for a using long time, more than 1 year. जो asset आप 1 साल से ज्यादा टाइम के लिए खरीदते हो, लैंड खरीद लिए, परचेज बिल्डिंग, यू परचेज गोल्ड, शेयर, ज्वेलरी, यू परचेज दिस थिंग्स फॉर यूजिंग फॉर मोर देन 1 year, at least more than 1 year, and then you sell it. So whatever profit is coming here, it is capital gains. But you are regularly purchasing some goods and selling them. This is not capital gains. This is normal trade. So you have to understand what is normal trade in commerce and what is capital gains. I shall teach you in details, dear students, what are the different types of capital gains, what are the different types of calculation of capital gains, what are capital assets, what are not capital assets. I'll teach you all these things. ये तो एक झलक था. I'll teach you. And जो income किसी में नहीं जाता है, neither salary nor house property nor business profession nor capital gains, वो आ जाता है income from other source में. Interest मिल गया, you have got interest from savings bank in bank account, you have got interest from fixed deposit, lottery में पैसा मिल गया, royalty मिल गया, family का pension मिल गया. Family pension means suppose उनका husband का देहांत हो गया, wife का family pension मिल रहा है and she is not working, that is income from other sources. Then dividend, you have purchased share from a company and share is giving you part of the profit, that is dividend. ये भी other source में आ जाता है. So remember other source के बारे में आप याद करो. And exempted income, there are some income जो गवर्नमेंट ने कुछ भी टैक्स नहीं लेता है. अभी क्वेश्चन है गवर्नमेंट क्यों एग्जेम्प्ट किया है, ये बात, why government has exempted certain income, please put for thought. जैसे एग्रीकल्चर इनकम में टैक्स नहीं लगता है, लेकिन देयर आर सम कैलकुलेशन, आई टीच यू. एग्रीकल्चर इनकम टैक्स फ्री, लेकिन इट इज यूज्ड इन कैलकुलेशन, आई टेल यू. जब सपोज तुम्हारा स्कॉलरशिप मिल गया किसी से फॉर योर एजुकेशन, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू पे टैक्स ऑन दैट। कुछ सर्टेन अलाउंसेस है, सपोज हाई कोर्ट का तुम जज है, तुम्हारा कुछ अलाउंस मिल गया, और यू आर वर्किंग इन ए फॉरेन कंट्री अंडर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, कुछ अलाउंस मिल गया, उसमें तुम्हारा टैक्स नहीं देना पड़ता है। So you have to know what is exempted income, dear students. There's a very big chapter, exempted income. So you have to think why government has exempted some income. So this thing, can you tell me, फटाफट फटाफट बोलो, इसका हेडिंग बोलो, टीचर का सैलरी कौन सा हेडिंग में जाएगा? एक बच्चा बोलो, टीचर का सैलरी कौन सा हेडिंग में जाएगा 5 में?
इनकम फ्रॉम सैलरी।
नेक्स्ट पर्सन बोलो, रेंट फ्रॉम हाउस कहाँ में जाएगा? कोई भी फटाफट बोलो। ए पोर्शन में
Household
थोड़ा
property.
इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी, नॉट हाउस होल्ड प्रॉपर्टी, यू हैव टू नो द करेक्ट हेडिंग। एंड ये इतना ना मैं थोड़ा फास्ट है क्यों, इसको मैं रिकॉर्ड करके तुमको देने का लिया है, फिर मैं गूगल मीट में धीरे धीरे थोड़ा समझाएगा, लेकिन ये रिकॉर्डिंग करके तुमको मैं देना है, बिकॉज आई डोंट डू लेक्चर दे दिया भूल गया, ऐसे नहीं करता हूँ मैं, जहाँ भी लेक्चर दे रहा हूँ रिकॉर्ड करके बच्चों के लिए रख देता हूँ। सो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स, दिस आई एम डूइंग वेरी फास्ट हियर। एंड मेडिकल शॉप का जो प्रॉफिट है वो कहाँ जाएगा? तुम्हारे मेडिसिन का शॉप है, उसमें प्रॉफिट मिल गया, कौन से हेडिंग में जाएगा? एनीबॉडी, एनीबॉडी, एनी आई एम टेलिंग,
इनकम फ्रॉम
बिजनेस।
बिजनेस एंड प्रॉफिट।
सेल, तुम अपना लैंड बेच लिया, लैंड, आपका जो माटी है लैंड सेल कर दिया, वो कहाँ जाएगा?
Income
Income
from
from
capital
capital
gain.
gain.
वेरी नाइस। एंड कैप, ये बैंक से इंटरेस्ट मिल गया, वो कहाँ से जाएगा? डिपॉजिट में इंटरेस्ट मिल गया,
Income from other
Income from
sources.
वेरी नाइस। लॉयर्स इनकम, प्रोफेशनल इनकम, वो कहाँ जाएगा? एडवोकेट का जो इनकम मिला वो कहाँ जाएगा?
income
Income
from
from
salary.
business and Income from profession.
प्रोफेशन, बिजनेस और प्रोफेशन, नॉट सैलरी। एंड देन लॉटरी में प्राइज में मिल गया, वो कहाँ जाएगा?
Income from
other
other
sources.
source.
और बैंक का मैनेजर का सैलरी मिल गया,
Income from
Income from salary.
very nice. Dear students, actually, I have taken a brainstorming here. This is the different type of teaching. I often do it with the students, with the brilliant students, with the sincere students. I play this way to activate your brain. Every time you cannot go very, very slowly, lahe, lahe. Sometimes you have to go, but sometimes not. So I'm very happy that you're very smart. You take a screenshot of this. इसका आंसर भी तुमको लिखना पड़ेगा। प्लीज टेक स्क्रीनशॉट। हाउ मेनी हर्ट्स ऑफ इनकम, इसको आंसर तुम लिख लेना, लेकिन अभी क्विक रैपिड फायर क्विज, टैक्स क्विज, फटाफट बोलना है।
So
हाउ मेनी हेड्स ऑफ इनकम?
there are five heads of income.
सैलरी बिलोंग्स टू व्हिच हेड?
Income from salary.
रेंट बिलोंग्स टू?
Income from house property.
इंटरेस्ट फ्रॉम बैंक बिलोंग्स टू?
Income from other sources.
प्रॉफिट ऑन सेलिंग लैंड?
Sir,
इनकम
income
फ्रॉम
from house
कैपिटल गेन्स, कैपिटल गेन्स। इनकम ऑफ
capital.
डॉक्टर्स ओन क्लिनिक?
Income from business or profession.
ओके, ओके, देन यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस थिंग्स। लास्ट 2 मिनट्स करके मैं तुमको गूगल लिंक भेजेगा, थोड़ा डिस्कस करने के लिए धीरे धीरे। ये कट जाएगा, हाँ, ये जूम कट जाएगा। आई सेंड यू इमीडिएटली गूगल मीट, प्लीज जॉइन एवरीवन। ये है, तो ये लाइन पढ़ दो, किसी ने पढ़ दो प्लीज जोर से पूरा।
Sir, whether income comes from employment, property, business, the sale of assets, or other sources, the Income Tax Act places it under the appropriate head. This classification is the foundation of income tax computation. And then we also learned that
Okay, मैं
some
बताता हूँ।
incomes are
If you
specific.
do not know the classification of income into different heads, if you do not know what is tax-free income, exempt income, then you cannot do any computation correctly. यही है मुद्दा बात इसमें अंदर में। So this is basic, this is fundamental of taxation. I am taking this way. ये तो आपको पूरा का पूरा क्लियर होना ही पड़ेगा, तो आप कंप्यूटेशन कर सकोगे। याद रखना, याद रखना, इतना हेडिंग रिवीजन में बोल रहा हूँ, इतना 5 हेडिंग है तुम्हारे लिए। एंड ये सब तुम्हारा होमवर्क हो जाएगा, होम असाइनमेंट, इसको तुम ये कर लेना। तुम यू सेड ऑल्सो, फिर भी लिख लेना, लिखने का बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस है लिखना। सो इसका आंसर तुम लिख लेना, स्क्रीनशॉट लेके रख देना बच्चों, स्क्रीनशॉट लेके रख देना। सो एग्जेक्ट इनकम का मीनिंग, पर्पस, बेसिक एग्जाम्पल ऐसे हम तुमको किया है। तो थैंक यू वेरी मच। आज का क्लास रिकॉर्डिंग कर लिया। सो इसके बाद में नया लिंक में जाने से नया लिंक देना पड़ेगा। फॉर हाफ एन आवर आई विल बी गिविंग वन मोर। सो लेट मी इसको रिकॉर्डिंग कर लेता है, रिकॉर्डिंग कर लेता है, इसको रिकॉर्डिंग क्लोज कर देता है। कहाँ चला गया ये, कहाँ चला गया? इसी स्टॉप हो जाएगा। स्टॉप शेयर, शेयरिंग स्टॉप कर दिया। और रिकॉर्डिंग शायद हुआ है। रिकॉर्डिंग गूगल मीट। ओके, ये खत्म हो गया। इसको मैं खत्म कर देगा अभी ना, थोड़ा टाइम है तो। लेकिन ये क्या हो रहा है, ये क्या हो रहा है? टाइम लेफ्ट 1 मिनट में रिकॉर्ड खत्म कर दिया। स्टॉप रिकॉर्डिंग।